Good morning. I'm Trevor with Greenhouse Emporium, and today we find ourselves in Weatherford, Texas, here at the Darst household. They've been kind enough to open their home and invite us in to view their Junior Victorian VI 25. So we're really excited about learning their story, their struggles, their tribulations, and their benefits of having their greenhouse here in the wonderful city of Weatherford, Texas. So stay tuned and let's get started. We'd love to kind of know what sparked your greenhouse adventures. I know that you had said something about how you had some smaller greenhouses, but was there anything in particular that just said, you know what, I'm going to do this?
Well, I've experienced or have experimented with water plants, and that's what I used to have in my greenhouses, and that's not so much fun. You've got to get in and out of the water to get the water lilies and stuff like that, and when we moved out here 4 years ago and got this piece of land and built our home, I wanted a greenhouse that was a nice greenhouse, and I just loved the features of this one. And I just tried my thumb at it, and turns out I've got a green thumb at these plants. And my husband thinks that I've Frankenstein a lot of these plants, but I consider these my babies. And if I have one that's not doing so well, I'll take it inside there and kind of nurse it back to health. And
absolutely.
And I've just had a blast doing it.
So we noticed that you had built a few different things. Has there been any major modifications that you've done to it? I know that you've put in some potting benches and things of that nature, but I know that you've poured the slab and added some electrical and water access, but anything else?
We didn't need to add anything else. It fit my lifestyle and everything that I wanted. It was perfect. So I just needed a place to do my plants, and I wanted to make sure that we had electrical out there for the winter months. I could plug in my heater and stuff.
Oh, it's fantastic. And what's really interesting about this is that she ran, when they got ready to pour their slab, they ran the electrical in the water through into their slab, into their greenhouse. So very, very easy access. So it's really great. Now, we had mentioned, you do use your greenhouse. It's January right now, even though I'm short sleeves, it's January. And we noticed that it's warm in there.
Yeah.
So do you primarily use it all year round, or is it more kind of a season sort of situation, or how do you actually utilize your greenhouse?
Right now, I use it mainly just for the winter months. And early spring, I'll put some little starter plants in there and get them going. We've got the heater in there, and like you said, it's January, and I've got a hibiscus bloom. And that's one of the things that I think is pretty cool about it is the summer or the winter months is kind of drab and dreary. Not for me. I can look out my window to the greenhouse and I'll see all kinds of blooms on my plants.
You hear that? January, hibiscus bloom. Mm-hmm. Could you share any clever or innovative solutions you've implemented to address any specific problems?
Well, we were challenged at the beginning. My husband and I, we didn't know whether to leave the door open during the summer months or the winter months, or the door open or closed. And we chose to close the door during the summer months, just to keep critters from going in there.
Right.
And but then, we had a few instances where we had road runners that climbed up on it, went through the window, and then they were stuck in there. So we went back to keeping the door open. So
I would say that's a very unique challenge. Absolutely. Yes. And I did notice that to keep your door from sliding back and forth, because it is fairly windy out here, that you've actually used just a clamp. Yeah. So something very simple that works. Yeah. Absolutely. And it happens to match the color. So that's great. Actually, I can already tell that you're a fairly happy, bubbly person. So would you say that, how has the greenhouse affected your emotional well-being or connection to nature?
A lot. Yeah. I have the best times. I'll put my earbuds on. I'll come out here and I'll spend a couple of hours just singing to my plants and just trimming them up and talking to them and having a good time with them.
And there you go. And that would explain exactly why you have a bloom in January. Okay, so there we go. So let's say, well, on that point, so then since you've had your greenhouse for about 2 years, any advice or anything that you would tell somebody that's a newbie into greenhousing? Now, we'll talk about, this particular greenhouse. Would you direct somebody to this, or just any newbie advice, period, as far as when you're looking at and greeting a greenhouse? What advice would you give a new person?
I would say think the whole plan out. I know people that got a greenhouse after me, but they didn't think it out. They didn't have the water run to it. They didn't have the electric run to it. So just think out the process before you follow through with it.
The whole thing. So it's not just the greenhouse, it's the greenhouse. It's what are you going to do with it? It's the space. It's everything.
Yes, the sun.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's right. Since we've been here, it went from cloudy to pretty nice. It's supposed to be cloudless today. And exactly, your sun is moving almost perfectly to where you put it. So that's awesome. Are there any specific tools, resources, or techniques that you would recommend anyone? I noticed that you put a couple of fans in there and things of that nature, and your heater as well. I know those are big, especially in the wintertime, but is there anything in particular that you would say has just been a lifesaver in this greenhouse, as far as a tool goes, or anything that you've had to just utilize?
Actually, the fan is something new that we're trying just to see how it will work, and we're using it during the winter months to just kind of circulate the heat around a little bit. We are going to try to see if that would help with some of the heat issues during the summer months, and just put it in there and let it kind of circulate the air a little bit. But no, again, the greenhouse it's the total package.
It was everything you needed right off the bat.
It really was.
Well, so in that line of questioning, what was it particularly? I know that you had discussed that you love the look of it and it does fit into your environment perfectly. Was there anything in particular about the Janssens, or was it just the regalness of the Janssens itself? It was.
It was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was just, to me, it was just kind of a dreamy type greenhouse. And I just wanted to live in a dream world.
I love it. I love it. You know, and I like to use the word centerpiece a lot.
Yes.
And that's centerpiece. Absolutely. You work hard, you need something nice.
Yes.
Absolutely. How has your approach to greenhouse gardening evolved over time? And I know that you had mentioned that you had a triage, or where you Frankenstein your plants. So I'm assuming that you started off growing some plants, and then it just blew up from there.
Yes, yes. You know, I've got a few plants that we bought when we first moved here, and I've taken the seeds out of the hibiscus, and I'll move them in here, and I'll put them in their little pots, and just start growing them. And then, you know, I've probably have 20 to 30 of them. My husband's like, "What are you going to do with all those?" Well, how about sell them, you know? So I've started selling my excess plants. But it's something that I enjoy doing. And so I'm benefiting both ways.
Both ways, absolutely. Keeping you active, and it's something that you enjoy. And just from that, you've turned that into a small little business of going and selling some of your hibiscus.
Yes.
And once again, a bloom in January. Okay, all right. So,
but what's cool about it is, or I think it's cool, maybe other people won't, but this is something that I've taken from a seed, and I've nurtured it and just given it my all. And so it's grown into a beautiful plant.
That's perfect. Well, okay. So then, knowing what you know today and about the greenhouse and what you've done with it, if you had the option to buy the same greenhouse or one that was maybe bigger or a different style, is there anything that you might change as far as what you had bought, or are you satisfied with what you've got right now?
If there was one thing I could change, is I will, like with everything, once you build something, you wish you would have gone bigger.
Yeah,
so I wished I would have gone a little bit bigger, and if my husband heard that, he would probably just die. So I make do with what I have. But yes, I would have gone a little bit bigger.
That seems to be the story that everybody tells, because once you get into it, then you realize what you can actually do with it. You know, some of the greenhouse models that you can expand them like 4-foot sections. Some of the larger ones like this, you can't do that. But yeah, that seems to be the story that runs around. Absolutely. So when we first got here, you had mentioned the story of the Corvette to the Sky Palace, and would you entertain us with that story again? How that Corvette became the Sky Palace?
Well, when we moved out here 4 years ago, we didn't use the Corvette that much. In fact, I was afraid to drive it in West Texas, and I thought when we moved here that I might drive it more. No, I drove it even less. So all it did was just sit in the garage. And so I had it for almost 10 years, and we thought, you know, let's do something. Let's get rid of it. Use that money for something else. And I'm like, oh, I know. I want a greenhouse. And he's like, well, my husband, he's like, well, you've always wanted a nice greenhouse. And he said, let's do it. So I sold the Corvette, made money on the Corvette, and we sunk part of it into the Sky Palace here.
So from a Corvette to the Sky Palace, that's fantastic. Now, when we've been sitting here, I've been watching these chickens over to my left-hand side, and those are some lovely ladies, by the way.
Yes,
now,
my ladies.
My understanding is that they have a very unusual suitor that's come to talk to them that has utilized your greenhouse warmth from time to time.
Yes.
And his name is George?
Charlie.
So would you tell us the story of Charlie and how he came about with flirting with your ladies over here?
Charlie the Roadrunner. He came up one day and we thought he was flirting with the ladies, and he would just going back and forth, and they were just watching him like, how can we get out there with you? And he was like, well, what are y'all doing in there? And so we went back, and we didn't see all of this happen. We actually went back and was watching the footage on our cameras. And so he was just going back and forth here. And then he ended up jumping on top of the greenhouse, and he was just kind of like strutting down the side of it. And like he was still trying to
look what I can
ladies.
do. Yes.
Yeah, look what I can do. And he ended up flying into the open window.
Oh, the roof vents. Yeah.
And he was just kind of flying around there, and the door was closed at that point in time. And my husband came out here later that day and was going to get a bucket out of the greenhouse. And he reached down to get it, and he kind of turned his eyes, and he was face to face with Charlie. So he just kind of turned around and walked back out of the greenhouse and left the door open. And when I got home from work that day, he told me the story, and I was like, oh my gosh. So
that goes right back to you were saying that you guys had started figuring out, should we keep the door open because of the wildlife and whatnot. So so it's not just squirrels. It can be roadrunners as well.
Well, we was worried about deer trying to go in there, but I think they'd be too scared to come up here.
That's fantastic.
So Charlie the Roadrunner.
And the chickens. Your green. So when you're looking at when you guys clean this every so often, what do you just use? Just like a real mild detergent? And just kind of a little soap and water and just kind of clean it? Because you probably get a little bit of dust up this way with all the territory.
We really do, especially when they were building a lot back there. There was a lot of construction dust. And so usually twice a year we will clean it. So right before spring comes and we start moving the plants out, we'll go ahead and we wash everything down, and I get a squeegee and clean it. And actually, I have found it easier if I just take a mop and put it in a bucket of soapy water, and I just go over the top of it, and I don't even rinse it off. I just leave the soaps up there, the soap bubbles, and just take a squeegee and just squeegee it off.
And that's all there is to it.
Yes, and then we do that, and then we move the plants out, and then I go and do the inside of it. No, I do that twice a year.
Now, I was speaking with your husband earlier. When you guys poured this slab for your greenhouse, the 4 corner posts that were there, for installation, you guys didn't actually install it that way.
No.
You took those 4 corner posts and cut them and used them into L brackets. So that's something that they talk about in the instruction manual, the 4 corner posts. You could install it into concrete to support it. And they actually did something a little bit different. They took it and cut it into L brackets and then utilized them throughout the greenhouse. Yes. So you're not just 4 posts, you have 8 or more run around that greenhouse, really securing it down. So there's different options to be able to secure it down. So that's fantastic.
And it really wasn't that hard to put together. My husband and I did it in a couple of days. And I think one of the things I want to pass on to other people is use those suction cups that they have.
The ones that come in the kit for the glass.
Yes. Okay. We were kind of skeptical about it in the beginning because we thought, oh my gosh, the glass is going to fall off and break using those suction cups. But there was one point in time that I had to back away, and he had to do it himself or finish it up himself. And so he used the suction cups, and it just made it a lot faster.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Too. Yeah, especially when you're dealing with longer pieces of glass like that, it can be very daunting because you're moving glass.
Right.
And so, so in the kit, it does come with those suction cups. And so,
use them for sure.
Absolutely. It's like use them suction cups. So is it just you and your husband?
Yes.
So just 2 people?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't require a third.
No, we didn't.
2 people, 2 days. There you go.
Had plan in it, but I guess because I was kind of lazy and didn't want to do anything with it. Look at it now.
Yeah, it grew out. Yeah, just it itself.
And
Yeah.
I told my husband, I was like, he was out here one day, and I said, come here. And I said, you're going to just freak out over this. And he's like, what? I'm like, that plant.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, it's been dead for 2 years. And I said, and I've just left it out here.
You know,
And now it's growing again.
I think that's
good.
I think that is about 90% of gardening is when you see the new growth and you see something come back around like that and kind of brings something in you.
It
You're
does.
just like, we are connected. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it just gives you a sense, for me, it gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this little series. And please join us. We're going to continue this series on through the rest of our clients here in Texas. Now, my name is Trevor, Greenhouse Emporium. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for future content that we're going to be breaking out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Let's get gardening.